Ooh, 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 what is going on? Hopefully it's all is well. Just here today. You already see the title and the thing here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And now I'm going to talk about some shoes. The one thing I always love to talk about. Been doing this since 1993. Really heavy since 1996, 7. I was always having different shoes. I brought my collection all the way up, gave it all away, got it all the way back again. I'm gonna give it all the way, get it all the way back again. See what we do. Same thing with everything. You know, everything is fun for that moment. But I want to tell you a quick story. I was in 5th grade in the 90s. We'll say 19. Dang. We'll just say these were out. It was about, I think it was a size 10, 11 at that time. This is a 10 and a half. But I wore these to school. My foot was like a size 8, so I'm thinking right there. So it was flipping, flopping around. My 5th grade teacher called my father, Mr. Shaw. Called my father, because you know, teachers cared at those times. Now I don't think they care anymore. I'm not too sure. I've not really been in school. Go to schools, you know, went for my niece and my nephew. But you know, besides that, I'm not. That's kind of weird. But the whole thing is, these shoes I wore to like a version of this shoe too. Because I asked this guy, oh yeah, one of my friends that were older in high school, if I could wear this, and like, you know, I wore it, and my father called, yeah. But it was just these shoes, and that's why I got them. Just, yeah. I wasn't as fortunate as everybody in life. My dad used to buy me Walmart shoes, Kmart shoes. ABC Worldwide Sports. They said XJ9 100s. I don't remember that kind of stuff. I don't. All I know was, shoot, it was really bad for the feet. And you know, I don't knock it. Don't get me wrong. I don't knock it, but with everybody's prices being almost all the same now, from Nike, Adidas, Puma, New Balance, there's no reason. Like those shoes, especially if you got feet problem and or what's that called? Yeah, any feet problem or gout and stuff. Wearing cheap shoes is not really gonna help you. But the reason why I show you these, I got these off of Go because I didn't understand they were gonna sell out. I had the 2011 pair. It didn't have the Dion thing, and this means a lot to me because the way the shoes were coming out in 2025, I do say myself, especially with the metallic, especially with the cements, especially with different versions of the shoes they have this year. They're bringing it back, you know, to old school. Like even when I seen pictures of what's those called? The Great Fives. I call them my cousin Mark's because he was really big with that. I'm gonna try to get him. But the whole point of the story is these shoes. The reason why I started the game, 1993. I wanted to go half with my father. I said, you pay half, I pay half. Then after that, sneakers exploded. I used to have 5 different pairs of shoes. Did a rotation. Used to go to Sports Authority, you know, back in the days. You know, you clean up your shoes, you give them back to Sports Authority. It is what it is. Everybody's doing it. That was like pre-pop. I couldn't afford Jordans at this time, or didn't think I could afford Jordans at the time. But I have a whole nother thing for that. You know, going into you know, more videos if I see you know, see what I like on, you know, certain things. But yeah, these were really big for me, and really big. It was just really big for me, you know, to get these into my collection. If I wear them, I wear them. If I don't, I don't. The reason why I'm in the sneaker game right now, you know, just wanted these shoes. Now I got hundreds, but that's my thing. Same as traveling, same thing as eating, same thing as enjoying every moment in life. You know, it's like, you know, can't really knock it. There's certain things I don't do. Stanley, Labubu's, Beanie Babies, you know, other things I don't understand, but that's on to you. Each to their own. Some people, buy sporting things. I'd rather just stay home and chill and just. I like going to the grocery stores right now. Then, sooner or later I'll be going, out to eat. Different things. I like seeing different things, experience different things. Not traveling anymore unless it's to Pennsylvania or somewhere else. But whatever your hobby is, it's your hobby. Remember, if it's not killing you, or you're still, it's not. If it's not gonna, if you don't put yourself in debt. That's all I'm saying. Whatever your hobby is, have fun. But I knew how to buy sneakers while still, managing everything. But sneakers are my thing. So, I don't feel bad. That's my one vice that I still have. I still invest well, and, I work, a lot. So, that's what it is. But, whatever I do, remember, don't pocket watch me. Pocket watch companies. Wonder why they're charging us all these prices for stupidity when they should be not even like that. The prices shouldn't have been that high. They were saying, oh, we need this, we need this. No, they just greedy. It's just greed, okay? It's greed. They got us. They got me on the sneakers, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is sometimes. But like I say, the sneakers brought me into this game. And, if you wanted to average, remember, sneakers are memories. I had the 2011 pair. Sneakers are a memory, so you can remember, what it was like. And I'm glad they're bringing these back out to the new generations. This is really great. And it was great to see it, sell out, especially like with all of it, like I wore these only when, like, I wore these at my nephew's graduation last year at Farmingdale. That's why it's not really dirty, because I didn't wear it that long time. And then when my niece graduates kindergarten, I'll be wearing this too. But, it's really meaningful to me, because this is what I do. And the next time I'll get to, it's not going to be these, but my niece would graduate in 2037. I don't think these are going to make it that far. So whatever it is, you just know it's called the heirloom. That's why I liked it. That's why I'm wearing it. It's not because it's one. Ones have gotten, kind of more affordable now, because nobody's buying them like that. But, I'm a big sneaker thing, and I wanted to show you. Now, we'll do it on the next episode.